Hello, fancies! I am currently in New York, specifically Flushing. I'm visiting anime figure Egg-CELLENT. I will leave a link in the description below to where this place is located. But I think I will have to do a voiceover because this music might get me copyrighted. One of the first things I spotted was Blue Archive merch, which I have never seen with my own eyes ever. I myself am not into Blue Archive yet, but the character designs are literally to die for. All of this merch, so cute, and I feel like Oshimaxers would have a field day with all of these pins. They had so much niche merch here, like merch of pieces of media I've never seen before, so comment down below if you recognize any of the merch that I show in this video. I'm just going to be showing you around lots of different merch and pointing out the ones that I like this beautiful Infinity Nikki plush. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Lots of plush items, and over here, I peeped the Hatsune Miku section. Seeing acrylic stands in the wild make me so happy until I look at the price. This one was $28. Which, honestly, if you are willing to pay that price, then go for it because these are authentic, of course. This one right here is $24. And here I am just sifting through all the cute little pins, badges, and all sorts of other Vocaloid merch. I was very happy to see that they didn't just have Miku, but they had the other main six like Rin, Len, Kaito, Meiko, and Luca. Also, if you saw for a second there, they do have some Project Sakai merch as well if you are into that. And now back to the plush shelves, which, oh my gosh. Look at all of these Miku plushies and plush Ida bags. This Miku plush here is $60. Some Evangelion plushies. I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce that. Pack of 6 pins of whatever this is. The art style is very pretty. Comment down below if you know it. For $35. Not bad for an authentic item. Now, here I am with my Hosho Marine Ida bag. I had to find a Hololive section, and I found it in the bottom corner of the store. And because it was in the bottom corner, it was kind of a small section. But as a Hololive fan, this was worth it. As you can see, they just had little blind bags of pins and acrylic keychains and stands.
She's my Oshi.
Peep the price of this blind bag, $13. Some more cute little pins. Comment down below if you see your Oshi in any of these. Here is one of their coolest items that they had, these little figure blind boxes. I really wanted to get one, but I wasn't in the mood to gamble. Some more cute keychains that look like the talents took photos at a photo booth for $14. Just showing you around to see if you spy anything that you like. Fun fact, as we're recording this vlog, I hadn't finished JJK or even watched it, and now that I have, I regret not paying enough attention to the JJK section. And underneath the JJK stuff, they had a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure section, which I was very excited to see. They also had little pins, which were very cute. And there was a Jonathan Joestar one. He was out of the packaging, and I should have bagged it because he's my favorite Joestar. Some more adorable Evangelion plushies, or Evangelion. I don't know how to pronounce it, but here's some more cute merch. They had a lot of Bocchi the Rock stuff, which I've only watched one episode of, and look at these beautiful Ida bags. Peep mine. I'm sorry, that was maybe a little bit cringe, but look at this one with bows and lace on it. Let's check the price. And it's $68. Honestly, I would pay that price because these are like real authentic Ida tote bags, which are the more popular ones. And as you can see, some colors are more expensive and cheaper than others. Adorable plush photo card holder, which I kind of wanted. And they had a lot of Oshimaxing items here, which I loved so much. Here we're looking at some more merch, and I freaked out because, hello, Toho? Toho in the Big 25? Never ask a Toho fan if they've played the game. I have not. My favorite thing about Toho is the character designs and the music, and peep Momiji? Momiji Inubashiri, one of my favorite Toho characters. I literally have her Fumo. Now pause, because from the corner of my eye, I saw my Babby, my precious, gorgeous, darling, beautiful, amazing, perfect, gorgeous, beautiful Marine Kitagawa. Marine Kitagawa, she's $30. You do not understand how devastated I was to see that price, and just underneath it, they had one more acrylic item. Why is it $18? Wait, $18? Wait, I should have bagged that. Wait, go back. Wait, I need to go back to the store. Why didn't I buy that? So, months after recording this vlog, this is one of my biggest regrets. I'm not gonna yap that long, but just know, My Dress Up Darling is probably my favorite romance anime. And as of right now, it's the only one I've watched, so don't take my word for that. Okay, now back to the actual store. Look at these cute little plushies. Peep the Ray plush, such a babby. She's $35. Not that bad, honestly, for an authentic, cute plush. Plushies are my favorite type of merch to get for literally anything. Comment down below, what's your favorite type of merch? So many Bocchi the Rock plushies. They also had other plushies of just like cute little critters, as you can see, including Sanrio. And by the way, don't forget when you're shopping, especially at anime stores, look behind items. You will never know what you find. Near one of the other corners of the store, they had Genshin Impact merch, which I have never ever seen in my life. I'm not into Genshin as much as I used to be, but if they had some Sucrose merch, I would have bagged it. Whoops, forgot to mention that is the end of the first floor of Anime Figure Excellent, which that was a beautiful experience. Now we're upstairs, and upstairs, I think it might just be that little bit more beautiful. Also, I forgot to mention we were there as they were about to close, so aw, look at them turning the lights on for us. Right off the bat, the Nendoroid shelf caught my eye. Sees anime girl? Sorry, sorry about that. The Nendoroid, yeah. I'm sorry, I love anime girls in maid dresses, unironically. They got some cute little figures on display. The Mikus. Cute anime waifus over here as well. And so many more figures on display here. Comment down below if you recognize any of these. And also, something I barely noticed. Miku? This is such a cute cardboard cutout. I low-key love anime girl cardboard cutouts. Cute little Rem! I've always loved Rem and Ram's designs. I've just never actually watched ReZero. We got some cray-cray detailed figures over here and a lot of Demon Slayer, which I also didn't watch as of recording this video. Oh my goodness. And I haven't finished it yet, so none of you better spoil anything in the comments. Meanwhile, let's keep looking at these figures and peep Jojo, peep Jojo. Jonathan Joe store. How much? Come on, let's look at the, look at the price. I'm getting a little bit distracted in this video. Come on, just look at the price. Yo, I need to stop being down bad, bro. Ooh, Zundabon. I did not know they had pop-up parade of that little babby, but boom, the pop-up parade section. I love pop-up parades with all my heart. Peep, okayu, moga yummy. As I'm like doing a voiceover of this video, I'm getting more and more deranged because this store was so awesome. I seriously recommend you come here. Oh no, please don't move the camera. Oh, and there's another Jonathan Joestar for $45. That's actually an okay-ish price for a pop-up parade. There's the quintessential quintuplets figures. I think that's what that's called. There are so many animes I need to watch, and that's one of them because the character designs are so precious. Here's some more cutesy figures. Again, I want you to comment down below if you see any of these that you like, because I want to hear, what do you like, fansies? As I keep showing you the figures here, I also want to mention they had Nikke Goddesses of Victory figures, and I didn't get any of them because my favorite Nikke is Tia, and there's no merch of her. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm also with my mom, and this is when she points something out to me that I hadn't noticed until right now.
Camila, I think this is the character de Java. Ay, te estaba esperando.
Okay.
Esa es la que te gusta a ti, ¿cierto?
And then I proceeded to tell her the lore of all of Marine Kitagawa's cosplays and how they're all the same girl. She thought that Rizukyun was Hosho Marine on my Ida bag, which is why she pointed them out to me in the first place, but oh my gosh. Literally almost every single My Dress Up Darling figure in my vicinity right now. From what I remember, I don't know why I'm not showing the prices and hurrying up, but they were actually pretty decent. $40 for the Shizuku Town one, and I don't know if I show it, but the Rizukyun one of them was also around like $30 or $40. I regret not buying it. Moving on, here are some more figures that they have here. Now walking around a little bit more, just so you can get a feel of the scenery here and their abundance of figures for you to choose from. peep, more Miku figures. I'm honestly not too crazy about Miku figures, mostly because there are so many of them. Of course, though, I still do have my dream Miku figures, which one of them was actually here and I didn't get, which is this Miku. The Étoile Miku, I believe is what she's called. Looking around at some of these more gorgeous Miku figures, comment down below, what is your favorite Miku figure? And peep the price, $35, $40, so some are more expensive than others. And some are cheaper than others, that one is $30. Then in the midst of my looking at figures, the store was closing. Or was it? I went back a few days later and this is what I saw. This was closed when I went because remember, I went there as the store was about to close. There's a downstairs, like another downstairs. I guess here is where people literally gamble. They also have the more expensive merch down here as well. Let me just peek behind some of this merch and show you what they have in the basement. They had these little posters hanging down. Now, I don't know a lot about this, so forgive me if I use the wrong terms, but basically, you could just like, it's basically like kind of a gachapon, I think, except there's no gacha machine. You have to go up to a worker and give them a certain amount of money, and then it's basically like gambling. You know, my mom claimed that she saw somebody literally crying because they quote unquote got scammed, but that's because they like spent $60 on one of these little gacha things and did not get what they wanted. But as you can see, not only can you gamble down here, but there's a bunch of really expensive figures here as well. Now, watch me stop dead in my tracks after I spot Rizu-kun. Do you guys say Liz-kun or Rizu-kun? $215, okay. You know, when I get that money to spare, I'm gonna get you. Fun fact, my all-time favorite Marine Kitagawa cosplay is literally Rizu-kun. And then it would have to be Shizuku-tan, because Rizu-kun is such a cutie patootie baby pie. I love her so much. Okay, enough of that. Here is some more of their posters. In case you want to get a closer look, you can pause, screenshot, do whatever you'd like with this information. They had, oh, so many of these. Comment down below if you know any more about what these things are exactly. Then they also had this adorable little message wish box. Please write down the name of the specific character that you like from the anime. This is so cute! Make sure you guys do this when you come here. This is so sweet. Basically, you write down what animes you like, what games you like, what characters you like, and they'll look through the box every once in a while, and then maybe they will bring that merch to the store. Here's what I wrote. I love Hosha Marine from Hololive. I also like Biscuit and Tia from Nikkei, and everybody except Lukua from Dragon Maid. Don't ask me why I don't like her. It's obvious. Now I have made my wish. So this was Anime Figure Egg-CELLENT in Flushing, Queens, New York. The prices here are really, really good. I feel like they're very good for some figures, but the prices are also maybe not so good for other items, such as acrylic stands. Overall, I 100% you come here. You actually have to come here. Like, I'm being dead serious. Again, I will leave a link in the description below. Not a link, but I'll leave the address of this place in the description below of this video. I will be coming back, and who knows, maybe I'll buy something. You'll just have to stay tuned for me to unbox those things. Thank you so much for watching this video, fansies. If you did, then please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow all my other social medias, especially Instagram, because I am very active on there and I always post before streaming, so you never miss my lives. While I leave this place and then cry because I'm gonna miss it, watch these two other videos right here. Hopefully they appeal to you just as much as this one did, and I'll see you in the next video. So beautiful here. Bye.